How are you and how is your church family?
Man, we're just doing the best we can. Luckily we were able to yesterday morning get into the church and before everything started happening and put as much, the important stuff up but then the floodwaters just came quick. I mean, at 11:30 yesterday, the water was into the park across the street, but not too bad. And then as of like 4:30 yesterday, it was already to our door. So, we're just kind of in a waiting pattern at the moment, hoping for the best, trusting that God has his hands in everything that's going on at the moment.
How do you do that actively? Because, I do that too, but it can be so hard when you're waiting and you're uncertain. You don't know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. For the longest time, I struggled with that as well. And I think as humans, we have this tendency to want to do everything on our own. And unfortunately, at least I've learned that not everything is possible to do on our own, and that, that's where God comes in. His strength is stronger than anything. And I just think that when it comes to tough situations, when we're kind of stricken with anxieties or unknowns, you have two choices. You can either sit in that anxiety and that worry and that stress and let that consume you, or you can just give it to God and trust that, whatever happens now, it's in his hands. He's going to get us through this, whatever that looks like.
Amen. And church is a refuge all the time, but especially now. What does it mean to you to know that you are one of the beacons of hope in the community?
Yeah, absolutely. I've always come from the mindset of community first. I mentioned in my post that, this is just a church building. It's just some wood and paint. And, there's a lot of history and a lot of memories that come from this building and a lot of good that we've done with the community. But at the end of the day, all this is a building. Church isn't about the building. It's where we get with the people. And we've been very community focused, having outreach events and trusting that God is still going to provide and getting with the community and continuing to lift each other up in the unknown times.
Wow. Pastor Brad from Life Community Church in Snoqualmie. God bless you. Yeah, we'll have to have you back on the show. We'll get to know you better.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good one.
You too. Keep us posted.
Will do.